Time flies, but truly great games never lose their impact. Even after a decade, these masterpieces still deliver unforgettable experiences, proving that innovation and great design stand the test of time. Let's dive into 10 legendary games that remain just as incredible today as they were 10 years ago. Far Cry 4 throws you into a breathtaking yet unpredictable world where danger lurks behind every moment of beauty. High in the Himalayas, the lush landscapes of Kart hide a ruthless struggle for control, where every choice shapes your path. Armed with an arsenal of weapons and the freedom to approach challenges your way, the world reacts to your actions in unexpected ways. The charismatic yet brutal Pagan Min rules with an iron grip, making every encounter feel personal and unpredictable. Whether you're storming enemy outposts, gliding over mountains, or hunting in dense forests, adventure never stops calling. Every mission is a test of strategy, survival, and improvisation, keeping you on edge from start to finish. The wilderness isn't just a backdrop, it's a living, breathing challenge that pushes you to adapt. Allies and enemies blur together in a land torn by rebellion, forcing you to question who to trust. From explosive firefights to quiet moments of exploration, every step forward reveals more about the chaos that defines Kart. In this world, survival isn't just about firepower, it's about the choices you make and the legacy you leave behind. Bayonetta 2 unleashes a whirlwind of dazzling combat where every battle feels like a choreographed masterpiece. Armed with an arsenal of supernatural abilities, the stylish witch bends time, dodging death with effortless grace. Every encounter is a breathtaking display of fluid motion, blending raw power with sheer elegance. The enemies are relentless, grotesque, and larger than life, pushing your skills to the absolute limit. Magic pulses through every strike, weaving together devastating combos that feel as satisfying as they are brutal. The world itself shifts and twists, pulling you through realms both divine and nightmarish. Each step forward unravels deeper mysteries, revealing a story as bold as the action that drives it. The stakes rise with every foe that falls, demanding mastery of every weapon, technique, and spell. Chaos and precision collide in an unrelenting symphony of destruction, leaving no room for hesitation. In this world of gods and demons, only the fiercest warrior can rewrite fate itself. Mario Kart 8 takes high-speed racing and flips it upside down literally. Tracks twist through gravity-defying loops, sending racers speeding along walls and ceilings in a dazzling display of chaos. Every race is a battlefield where well-timed drifts and ruthless item throws can turn the tide in an instant. Whether you're dodging a barrage of shells or launching past rivals with a perfectly timed boost, no lead is ever safe. Each kart and bike handles differently, making every turn feel like a test of skill and precision. Vibrant courses, from neon-lit cities to underwater highways, keep every race fresh and unpredictable. Multiplayer madness kicks the competition up a notch, where friends become rivals in a blur of speed and sabotage. Strategy matters just as much as reflexes, with shortcuts and item management making the difference between victory and defeat. No matter how many times you play, there's always a new way to outmaneuver, outthink, and outpace the competition. In a game where anything can happen, the only certainty is that the finish line is never as close as it seems. Dark Souls 2 pulls you into a forgotten kingdom where every step forward feels like defying fate itself. Shadows stretch long over ruined castles and cursed lands, each holding secrets buried beneath centuries of despair. Every encounter is a delicate balance of patience and instinct, where a single mistake can send you tumbling into the abyss. Enemies lurk around every corner, watching, waiting, testing your will to press on. Weapons feel like an extension of your soul, each swing carrying weight, purpose, and the risk of failure. The world does not guide you, it resists you, daring you to carve your own path through its relentless trials. Even the smallest victory feels hard-earned, a spark of hope in a world that seems determined to extinguish it. The deeper you venture, the more the land whispers of forgotten kings, lost warriors, and a cycle that refuses to end. Isolation is your only companion. Yet the echoes of those who came before remind you that you are never truly alone. Here, survival is not guaranteed, it is fought for, step by step, against the darkness itself. The evil within drags you into a nightmarish world where reality twists and fractures before your eyes. Every hallway, every shadow, and every sound feels like a warning, yet there's no choice but to push forward. Horrors beyond comprehension lurk in the dark, watching, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Ammunition is scarce, but fear is endless, forcing you to decide when to fight and when to disappear into the silence. The lines between sanity and madness blur as the world shifts, reshaping itself into something even more terrifying. Each encounter is a deadly puzzle, where survival depends on quick thinking and sheer willpower. Twisted figures haunt the ruins of a broken world, moving with unnatural intent, drawn to your every breath. A sense of dread tightens its grip, making even the smallest moments of safety feel like an illusion. There is no escape, only a descent into something far worse than fear itself. In this relentless nightmare, the only way out is to face the terror head-on. Alien. Isolation traps you in a dying space station where silence is never truly empty. Every flickering light and distant clatter keeps your pulse racing, knowing something is always hunting. The alien is no mindless monster it watches, it learns, and it strikes when you least expect it. With no way to kill the creature, survival means hiding, outsmarting, and moving only when absolutely necessary. The station itself feels just as hostile, filled with desperate survivors and malfunctioning machines that make every step a gamble. Resources are scarce, and the feeling of isolation weighs heavier with every passing moment. Shadows stretch long in the dim corridors, swallowing any sense of safety. Fear becomes your only constant, a companion that never lets you breathe easy. No matter how careful you are, no place is truly secure, and no door can stay shut forever. The only question is how long you can last before the nightmare catches up. Dragon Age. Inquisition casts you as the unexpected leader of a world on the brink of chaos. A mysterious force has torn open the sky, unleashing horrors that threaten to consume everything. Nations clash, alliances crumble, and the fate of countless lives rests on the choices you make. With a loyal band of warriors, mages, and rogues by your side, every battle feels personal and every victory hard-earned. Ancient ruins whisper of forgotten truths, while powerful enemies lurk in the shadows, waiting for the right moment to strike. Your decisions shape not just the war, but the very soul of the land itself. From towering mountains to war-torn villages, every step forward is a journey into the unknown. Trust is fragile, and even the strongest friendships can be tested by ambition, betrayal, or fate. As danger looms ever closer, the question remains, will you unite the fractured world or watch it burn? The answer is yours to decide, but the consequences will be felt by all. South Park. The Stick of Truth drops you into the chaotic world of a small town where kids wage epic battles with makeshift weapons and wild imaginations. As the new kid, you're thrown into a ridiculous war between wizards, warriors, and thieves, all fighting over a legendary artifact of ultimate power. Behind every joke and absurd quest lies a deeper journey of friendship, rivalry, and unexpected heroism. The town itself becomes a massive playground, filled with bizarre encounters, hidden secrets, and outrageous challenges. Every choice you make influences the madness unfolding around you, leading to moments that are as hilarious as they are unpredictable. The humor is sharp, the battles are surprisingly strategic, and no moment is ever quite what it seems. Whether you're casting spells, summoning absurd allies, or navigating absurdly awkward situations, the adventure never stops surprising. The hand-drawn style makes it feel like you've stepped straight into an episode with no filter on the chaos. Every encounter pushes the limits of comedy, making sure you never take anything too seriously. It's an adventure as ridiculous as it is unforgettable if you can handle the insanity.
Heidi's having a slumber party. Oops.
Thank you so much for clearing my name. Now when girls call me a whore, it's more in a joking way.
As an honorary girl, you have been granted full access to our adorable supplies. Wanna do a little shopping? You're straight tripping, son.
What you've done!
Middle-earth, Shadow of Mordor throws you into a brutal war deep within Sauron's domain, where vengeance fuels every battle. You step into the boots of Talion, a warrior caught between life and death, bound to a mysterious wraith with his own dark past. The orc-infested land is more than just an open battlefield. It's a living, shifting world, where enemies remember past encounters and grow stronger with every clash. Swords clash, shadows stir, and the lines between hunter and hunted blur as you carve your own legend through Mordor's ranks. Every fight is personal, every rival has a story, and no victory is ever guaranteed. The power you wield isn't just steel, it's the ability to control minds, bend fate, and turn foes into reluctant allies. Exploration reveals a land rich with danger, history, and secrets waiting to be uncovered. The deeper you go, the more you realize the war isn't just about revenge, it's about reshaping the forces of darkness itself. In a place where death is never the end, only one rule remains: dominate or be dominated.
Mind his hands! You will suffer for what you've done!
Wolfenstein The New Order drops you into an alternate history where tyranny has taken over the world, and resistance is the only option. You step into the boots of BJ Blazkowicz, a battle-worn soldier determined to topple a seemingly unstoppable empire. Every mission is a high-stakes assault against overwhelming odds, blending raw firepower with moments of quiet desperation. The enemy isn't just ruthless, they're armed with terrifying technology that twists reality itself. From war-torn streets to hidden strongholds, every battlefield tells a story of defiance and sacrifice. Your arsenal is brutal, your enemies relentless, and your fight deeply personal. Behind the chaos lies a world shaped by fear where hope flickers in the shadows. Stealth, strategy, and sheer force collide as you carve a path through a nightmare made real. The deeper you go, the more you realize this isn't just about winning, it's about reclaiming the future. In a world where oppression reigns, one soldier's defiance can ignite a revolution. A decade later, these legendary games still stand tall, proving that true masterpieces never fade. Which of these classics do you still revisit, and which ones left the biggest impact on you? Share your thoughts below, and stay tuned. There's always more gaming greatness to explore.